Keith. You're checking out G4 TV Freestyle 101.
Master Kurt's in the house.
I'm about to go in the booth, show you how it's done.
Yeah, the Kingpin. I'm a human Xbox. They say I'm Sega, they say I'm Genesis. My lyrics are tough. You wait on the sideline till I finish this. I come plenty. I give you something to think about. I give you more to wear the mink about. They call me P.I.M.P. My tank is full. Y'all step to me empty. I lay on the curve. I lay with your girl and smoke some herbs. I swing into some computer, digging your butt like Roto-Rooter. You that man on the bicycle, your lady rides a scooter. I be that rap tutor. I blow them flutes out. Y'all going too much with too much mouth. Y'all to talk, y'all to walk. Lyrically, y'all made a pig poke. That's right, I swing on the turnpike. I throw my balls in New York and let y'all feel the testes. You request these. Look around twice. Y'all three blind mice. They call me smooth. I lay in the curve.
I grew up in the Bronx, New York, as one of the most influential people of Ultramagnetic. I grew up as a person looking at all the culture coming up from Kool Brothers, Flash, different people. We didn't have no lyricist lounges back then. It was just, you had to try for a group and they only had a few groups to look at. I mean, you had Furious 5, Kool Crush, Fantastic, Eddie Chiba, different groups. But Kenny Pounder was my friend for years in elementary school. Kenny used to be with Kool Brothers. I went to school with Kenny, but I was never rapping. But I remember when Kenny went to trial for Kool Crush, he made it that night. I was so wild, like he was a ghetto star. But a lot of people didn't make it in rap back then, which was cool because you had people on the sideline that were admiring those groups and they stood in their place. Now you got everybody trying to rap. Back then it was more focused on the artists and the people that went to see the show were the people that went to see the show. Now you got people in the show think they can rap. Well, I think the Bronx prepared you for struggle. And some cities, you know, you travel around the world, they have ghettos, but once you lived in the Bronx and you see other ghettos, it's easy to relate to. I mean, it's more, gives you the power to strive, to struggle. And, you know, the low economy back then in the 70s when everything was just, the Bronx was just nothing but a bunch of rocks. To make something come from all that. I think a lot of artists never really went through that struggle of the Bronx, of, you know, because everything from the Bronx was kind of done on a poor level as far as like the street lamps and, you know, just the whole getting rap to grow. It was just from flyers, everything was manual. We didn't have high technology television, we didn't have, you know, I give it a lot of credit for what we had, for what they did to make it work and to come into $1 billion business. It was something great because a lot of people just came out of nowhere and stepped into something that just started from a little fire burning. You got guys who can rap and make songs, and you got guys who make songs and freestyle, but I think it's a lot of people don't have a natural sense of freestyle, and they're accustomed to just making records or by the books and stuff like that. I think a true rapper can do everything. Make a song, freestyle, handle, you know, any type of situation. It's been times on stages that the plug came off and I had to readjust. But physically, at that point, you know, some people probably would just freeze up. I mean, it's times when Kurt mixer went out and I had to make up just 15 minutes of stuff off the top till we get back in progress. That's a good rapper.
That's what makes Keith more of a rounded artist in that sense. Like, he's ready for whatever's gonna happen. Some people might just throw the mic down, you know, and get off the stage. But like, I think he might even find it amusing, you know, like, I mean, we might take a break and hand out chicken to the audience, or, you know what I mean? Like, the show could go in a whole different direction. Or he might just freestyle, or people just clap their hand, you know, everybody just clap their hands, just, I'm going to freestyle over the hand clap or whatever. So I think there's different levels of artists and their creativity and their spontaneity, and I think he definitely epitomizes that.
I think it's different types of freestyle. Some people add to what they said before, which is creative also. Some people just make a whole new line, but some people mix both together. I think it's all types of things, because that's also creative. I mean, there's no limit to freestyling, but it's like if you're just saying a whole song from a previous record, that's totally, you know, you get no points.